Are we gonna do this?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm scared.
Who's gonna light the candle?
Kate?
My mom won't let me play with lighters.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Alright, there you go, baby.
Alright, Scott. Hit the light.
I'm not built for this. What if this goes wrong?
1, 2.
Hold on. I'm not doing this sober.
1, 2, 3.
P. Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy.
This is stupid.
What a crock of shit.
What the? Who? Alright.
In a team much stronger than yours. Valley me, this'll be your day. We don't play.
What's going on, everybody? This is Trend Kill Radio, a rock news show about all things rock, except for when it's not. Welcome to our Spooktacular 5. It's not very spooky.
Yeah,
but
it's actually kind of still summery out here.
Right. Some of the leaves are changing. It's okay.
Seasons are a construct in Ohio. They don't really exist.
Before we get started, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit your notifications. This episode brought to you by Candy Corn and Circus Peanuts. I'm your host, Sean Ryan.
I'm Chris Jones.
I'm Scott Nixon.
And I'm Jimothy. And tonight's episode, we have Corey Taylor and Clown. They were on an episode of Hot Ones. If you don't know what Hot Ones is, get the fuck out. If you don't follow Dave Portnoy's pizza reviews or Hot Ones chicken wings,
get the fuck out.
Anywho, so yeah, Sean and Clown and the episode of Slipknot, yes. For all you elderly folks out there, Slipknot is a band. They were discussing a variety of topics, but one came up about Corey Taylor and his most famous feuds.
Top three?
Top three, I think we're going. Avril Lavigne's ex-husband, Chad Kroeger. This feud started back in the day when Chad, it looked like he was a little drunk on this interview, and he had a little bottle with him, but he was talking smack about Slipknot.
Were they both at Roadrunner on the same time?
Yeah, they were both on Roadrunner.
Same label,
Yeah.
and Slipknot was pissed because they were pushing more Nickelback than giving, promotion to
Stone Sour and Slipknot. Yeah, Chad was just basically saying he's talking smack about Stone Sour and just saying, they're Nickelback light, which is a scathing, vile thing to say. How infuriating! How dare you fucking say something?
This is an '81 album. How dare you?
This is an '81 Honda. How dare you?
But yeah, Chad was drunk, and
He's not wrong though. I mean, in some aspects, Nickelback has heavier songs than Stone Sour does.
Freaking Stone Sour, he was saying, Chad was going like, oh yeah, well, name me a hit. I don't know, a hit. They were fired right off during the Spider-Man movie.
Bother was on the Spider-Man 1 soundtrack. Put this baby oil on your ass.
Is Stone Sour Nickelback light? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Corey or Chad?
I would not agree with that statement, knowing because I actually listened to like Stone Sour's like full album, not just the singles. And if you listen to it, it's like stylistically, it's not Nickelback.
No, it's really not. It's a lot of Slipknot influenced riffs because obviously you've got Jim Root, the guitar player of Slipknot, in Stone Sour. At one point was he not fired by Corey from Stone Sour?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
you can be in the one band, you're not in this one anymore. Awkward.
See you practice on Monday.
I know. Hey, how you doing?
And I'm sorry, but Jim Root is being a man of Corey's stature, physically, size-wise. Jim Root and Mick Thompson are the last two people I would want mad at me because those guys are as tall as Sean is when they're sitting down. They are huge.
I am 6'3".
Huge men.
I think they are bigger. But Corey fired back with saying basically they're the Nickelback is the KFC of rock music. And it's kind of right. They were like, KFC to chicken is what Nickelback is to rock music. I mean, all their songs, I get it. They're so catchy.
Highly palatable.
They're so palatable that it's a disgrace to rock.
I think that's the funniest part of the story is that he was just quick to apologize. It's like, oh, sorry about that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
And sorry, no beef needed.
Hey, how about we settle this over a nice couple crullers and some coffee over at Timmy Ho's?
Why don't you come over for a couple of Labatt's, eh?
I gotta come.
Speaking of
I
Feuds.
gotta come to defense of Nickelback though.
Oh!
I kind of like them.
Dude, they've got some
As a
bangers.
karaoke-
Like,
Do you remember when Power Man dropped the bombshell? This is what I'm talking about. This is what Spider was saying.
As a karaoke fan, they got a lot of fucking good jammers. You know,
I mean, you
can
guys
go,
almost have the same hair, so.
all right.
Well,
all
no,
right.
now his is all short and spiky.
Yeah, he got cool.
And now he looks like goddamn Tom Selleck without a mustache. Like, you need that. You need that. Your face looks weird. It's long. Corey called it a foot face. I think he
Yeah.
looks like a golden retriever.
They got some good jams.
Nickelsack?
Yeah, Nickelsack. Dude, they got some good jams. They play hard. You know, they're gonna be like kind of mom rock, kind of dad rock. They appeal to people.
They jumped right out the gate as dad rock.
I was ready to say
That
like,
album, Dark Horse, like, my dad really was into them. So, like, I bought him the CD for Christmas, and, like, we would listen to it on road trips, like, when we would go out together and stuff. Dark Horse had some, like, really heavy songs on it, like the riffage. They were in drop G on a couple songs on that record, which, like, for a radio band like them to
Yeah,
do that was
he
kinda
knows
different.
exactly what drop G is.
Yeah. So it's G strings, baby.
Drop G, what? Oh, Jesus. I just can't get it to stay up. Sorry.
All right. Feud 2. MGK versus Corey Taylor. Corey, he's a rascal, isn't he? This all kind of started with MGK was putting out his first album as a punk, pop punk. Yeah, is reimagining of
Radio
himself.
friendly emo rock.
Yeah. They were gonna do a song together on MGK's first album. That was with Travis Barker on the drums, and so Travis, he's friends with Corey. He goes, "Hey, come on, let's do a song, all three of us together, for this new album, and let's make it happen. And it's gonna sound good." Corey, you know, he wanted his own lyrics and stuff, and I think there was a bit of back and forth of like, well, I wrote. MGK like saying, well, I wrote this for you, and Corey's like, it's not really my vibe. That's not how I write. That's not my shit, you know. So, you know, just a couple emails and calls, text back and forth, and then it got to a frustrating point where Corey's like, just like, you know what? I just don't even want to be a part of this anymore. It's not fun. It doesn't sound good. I'm not digging it. And so MGK kind of opened up his mouth, and who was
What? Huh?
go?
Well, I was about to say, what do you want me to fill in with? He opened his mouth on stage and was like just shit talking.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
Slipknot.
What you're doing right now.
Yeah, he was just, you know, like, he didn't really say fuck Corey Taylor, but he just basically said something about
Trashed him.
Yeah, trashed about the dude in the masks on stage, and then there's people booing him. Like, there was mixed reactions at the show. Some people were about it, some people weren't.
It's like,
Needless to say, he still finished the concert.
it's a
but-
bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out for him.
A ballsy
Like,
move
Jesus
to
Christ.
ever rip, like, to be MGK, knowingly dressed like you do, which is fine. If that's his thing, that's cool. Fine, whatever, man. But, I mean, but to then go after Slipknot
Nope.
is such a bad idea.
I mean, look what happened the last time somebody went after Slipknot that hard. Well, not even that hard. Harder than that was here in Cleveland when they were chucking the batteries at him and everything from the Mushroom Head feud back in the day. Those guys jumped off stage and beat the living shit out of everybody that was doing it. You really think that you're going to pick a fight wearing fucking Little Nicky wardrobe with Corey Taylor, whose neck is like a tree stump already, and just, yeah. You really think that's going to go well for you?
Corey's got fans at his
Not to mention,
fingertips.
he's
Like,
extremely intelligent.
I've seen Corey too. I've seen Slipknot live, and when he tells you to like kneel on the ground and shit, like the majority of the audience does.
He has a very commanding voice and
He's-
stage presence.
yeah.
I have been one of those people that's been like, oh, okay, I'll just get down now.
Honestly, I never really followed this feud, so it was hard for me to kind of like.
It was like
comment on
relatively
it.
new. It was like relatively
Yeah,
early
we
in the
never
album cycle.
cut it. We never
No.
did an episode on it. I think something bigger was going on that week, but
And that's the thing. It's like in the scheme of things, like Corey Taylor having a feud with MGK, it doesn't seem entertaining. It's like, what ground
Yeah.
can MGK have to actually have
Not
have
a-
a feud with? Like,
I like the album. I don't care.
I like that first. I
It
like
was
his
good.
first pop
I'm
punk album.
biased
It's
too,
pretty
'cause
good,
Tra-
man.
'cause Travis on the drums.
But you
gotta-
don't-
you know, it's catchy. and
Don't
everything
take a
was-
swing at Corey
Right.
like that.
No.
there are people in this industry that are intentional like shit talkers that do it very well. MGK does it, but not
Ronnie
well
Radke.
at all, and that's the issue.
Not good enough.
Yeah, because I think like
Not to
everyone
mention you
everyone
cheated on Megan Fox, you fucking idiot.
well, she probably sucks.
Well, she probably
She's hot, but that's all she's got going for her. All right, MGK really, I think he backtracked a little bit, and he may have apologized. I can't remember.
He did,
but then he just stopped talking about it, and that's what makes things go away. Just stop talking about it.
Then why are we talking about it?
Because I want to just upset someone's day. Feud number 3, my favorite one. Corey Taylor and Slipknot versus Limp Bizkit.
Yeah!
Well, this is the flip side of it, where it's like
The hell you mean, you people?
Fred is probably top tier shit talking.
Yes. Well, this all started with Corey Taylor back in like '99. I think they were sharing a stage with on Ozfest with Limp Bizkit. Slipknot being very young in their career.
99, they were playing the second stage at Ozfest. Limp Bizkit was main stage.
Yeah. I think that was just their first album.
Yes.
Well, I don't even think they got to Iowa yet.
Yeah, the self-titled album came out in 99.
Yeah. So, Corey and gang, Scoob and the gang, they're they're out on the road and shit like that, and they see Hit Parader magazine or something like that, and they see David Silveria from Korn, formerly of Korn, the drummer, in this Calvin Klein modeling shoot picture, like advertising Calvin Klein. He's got his shirt off and he's wearing little shorts. And
Corey's awkward moment when the drummer is the best member of the band.
Corey's just going,
the drummer of Korn used to be a Calvin Klein model. All right, Grandma, let's get you home.
He's going, are you fucking serious? Like, he just thought it was hilarious. So he's kind of just ripping on him a little bit. And then so he went around every truck stop that they would stop at. He would gather up all these magazines, and on stage he would like take them and burn them. just out of spite. just going.
This one seems like it's on him. Like this is his
I just
fault.
don't like him then. Nope, you said spite.
Yes.
I'd like to return this jacket.
Certainly. May I ask why?
First bite.
Korn, I don't know how they responded to this, but DJ Lethal, that Latvian fucking loudmouth, and Fred Durst, that Florida fucking loudmouth, they had things to say, and they were pissed at Corey for ripping on Korn because, Limp Bizkit, they got their start through Korn.
Also, Fred Durst brought us Stained and Aaron Lewis, so like...
It's the real mother feel, y'all.
Thanks a lot, Fred.
And Scott, go.
I was gonna say it's been a while. But that's just when Homeboy said that the music for Slipknot, it was like for fat retarded kids. Or he said some shit like that.
Right, it's like, dude, we have like half the same fan base.
And it's just like, well,
You're wearing a red Yankees hat and a jumpsuit. Shut up.
Like, I don't know how this works out, but I just thought that was funny. I don't think he said. I think he didn't. He said fat ugly kids, not retarded.
But it's funnier the way that you said it.
Redacted.
Yeah.
Look retarded.
Oh,
act
I'm keeping
retarded.
that in. That was fucking gold.
Look retarded. Act retarded. Not retarded.
And Corey was in a tour of Australia, and the question got brought up by a bunch of fans, and he said, "Well, we have
video.
like basically we're on the same board, man. We have the same fans, basically,
Same team.
but like fucking." We just want to be heavier. We want to be bigger than you. And Corey admitted, like, $3 bill, y'all. He goes, oh, that was actually pretty good. It was well produced, well put together, tight, heavy. And then he goes, when Nookie came out, he goes, yeah.
I like those yeahs. That gets you going.
I feel like he just did one take of that, and then DJ Lethal just saved it in his sound bank. It was like,
Yeah.
we can use another yeah.
Wait. We need you to do it right. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It is kind of funny with the way that things have evolved and the way Fred is now, and he just has all these weird personas.
Yo, dude, the denim cowboy thing kills me.
Oh, my favorite. It's my favorite.
I have this theory, and I don't. Maybe this is just true, and I just never actually read it anywhere. But I had this theory where it's like originally Fred and Wes both wanted to just do weird shit. And when it came to Nookie, he's like, oh, I'm gonna do like a wigger persona. And then that sold, so like, fuck, now I gotta be a wigger for like the next 10 years.
I mean, his entire wardrobe was khaki dickies, a black t-shirt, and whatever giant oversized skate shoe was hot. DVS, Osiris, whatever.
Yeah.
It was audios.
Great music video.
Wes Borland playing that weird 4-string baritone short scale guitar bass hybrid thing.
Yeah, I remember those.
I looked at that. I remember seeing that thing. I was like, what the fuck is
Scott
that?
knows. He remembers. He was there. He's like, I had one of those.
I do.
Shred, dude.
Complete side note, I just want to show my hate for DJ Lethal. He's Latvian, Soviet Union, New Jersey, and LA. Ugh, you're the worst kind of person. Ugh. God.
We gotta get Latvians. We'll get us canceled.
Go Soviet Union, Mother Russia, yes. Oh, so to sum this up, basically, Corey, he's playing a show. It could have been one of his solo shows, I can't remember, but and this is just a few years ago. Fred Durst shows up to his show with his kids, and Corey was saying like how awesome his kids were, and Fred's like, my kids are a big fan. Can they take a picture with you? Corey's like, yeah. They like me. Hey. Yeah.
You want to get in the picture too, Fred? No, he's doing it.
They should. But, you know, the moral of the story basically is, you know, we all grow up, though. I mean, Corey, he's admitted, you know, his drug and alcohol problems that he's had have started a lot of shit, and it does. And especially when you're young and you're an up-and-comer, and
you're trying to get the attention. You're trying to draw
you,
some sort of media coverage to you somehow.
Yeah, and you're from Iowa. So, like, god damn, you really gotta try.
Well, I mean, he even says in, like, one of the interviews from, like, the early days of Slipknot, I think it was actually on the DVD that they put out, like, back when bands would put out, like, DVDs and stuff. He's like, people in Iowa have nothing.
I just think of those general store roads
had to happen
where
for them to
it's like a pharmacy and a general
that
store.
Good at what they do. Is like,
and that's it.
A pump with, like, no name on it.
Yeah, and that's all they got. And you got 50 miles till the next one. Keep it going.
We're gonna go down to Jethro's Fueling Pubs or Fueling Suds.
The Come and Go. My favorite.
Followed up by the Came and Went.
Scott's favorite too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we all kind of grow up and we get out of. Well, some of us grow up. I don't.
I got older. I didn't change.
Yeah, I will talk shit, Mushroomhead. That is all that we have for tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching our 5th annual Spooktacular Tranquil Radio episode. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit your notifications, and follow us on Instagram. Hit that little bell. And follow us on Instagram at Tranquil Radio 216. That is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy our skits. I'm Sean Ryan.
I'm Chris Jones.
Scott Nixon.
Jimothy.
And this has been Trend Kill Radio. Circus Peanuts, what? I think it was a Patton Oswalt joke where he was saying someone's butthole was like the consistency of Circus Peanuts. And he wasn't even talking about Diddy.
You know what I've always been curious about, not to sidetrack too much, but this has been a thing that's been on my mind because I've been seeing a lot of Dave Portnoy's videos.
I can already tell this is going right to the back of the show.
Who is Dave Portnoy in relation to why he has the celebrity level enough to go around the country and tell people whether or not their pizza is good or not? Like, who gave
He's
him
pretty
that power?
big. Barstool Sports.
He
built an
big,
empire, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's what he does? All right.
He became a multimillionaire.
Okay, I just didn't know, like, what got
a lot
him
younger
to where
than
he
all
is.
of us.
I just didn't know. I know who he is. I just didn't know how he
was a
became who
sports
he is.
journalist, and he
Okay.
sold his company to some big one and then bought it back, and now he's even more
Gotcha.
wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some Canada Dries, and I believe.
That's Irish.
That was Irish. Yeah. I wonder if her carpet matches her pubes. Shout out to the dickhead that I was at the wedding, and he goes, "Oh, is that a Ghostbusters watch?" Well, it's a green watch.
I mean, like, fuck yeah, it is.
She just looked at him like, yeah, and it's a lot ecto cooler than you.
Yeah.
Oh, you were like,
Oh, this guy loves the cock. Cock. Hey, baby, you ever had your asshole licked by a fat man in a trench coat?
I don't remember. Was it the summer episode? I don't remember what it was. We were like setting up and like we were just talking, and I just like it's like stamped in my head. So I think you said something about this being like a cocktail, and you're just like, ha, cock. And that soundbite has been lodged in my has been lodged in my head for like weeks.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's going, I'm having a couple of cocktails.
For those just tuning in, we have now learned that Sean talking about cock lives rent free in Jimothy's head.
Hey, I appreciate it.